What's up guys, Sal here. So I've been using the Z Fold 3 ever since it was launched in August last year, and the Snapdragon 888 chipset does show a tendency of overheating sometimes even when you're not pushing the handset to its limits. A lot of people complain that their S22 Ultra also heats up sometimes. Personally, I didn't experience this at all with my S22 Ultra, even when I tried to push the handset like recording in 4K at 60 FPS for 25 minutes straight. It's absolutely normal for phones to get slightly warm when using resource-hungry apps, but for the most part, the Snapdragon variant of my S22 Ultra runs cooler. Now, the Galaxy Z Fold 4 and Flip 4 will use a new Snapdragon One Plus chipset, and we have the first details about it that shows not only the Z Fold 4 is getting a performance boost, but the thermals and battery life are going to be improved as well. This tipster, who has a good track record, says the numbers of the One Plus are pretty good. It will not only be 10% faster than the One seen on the S22 Ultra, but it will also run much cooler and will be more efficient for better battery life. TSMC is making the chipset this time instead of Samsung, and that could be the reason for this big change, even though both of them are same 4nm chipsets. It's also possible Qualcomm has made some heavy tweaking with the cores. We'll know soon enough, but it's surely great news for the Z Fold 4. If you don't know, the battery capacity of the Z Fold 4 will remain the same as its predecessor, which is 4400 mAh, but the fact that the new chipset is more efficient and runs cooler, expect to get better battery life than the Z Fold 3. Speaking of the battery, a few days ago we saw a report that mentioned the battery capacity of the Z Flip 4, which is 3400 mAh, just 100 more than the Flip 3. Turns out that's not going to be the case. It's actually 3700 mAh, which is a pretty respectable upgrade and should help eliminate one of the most annoying things of owning a flip foldable phone from Samsung. Now, also speaking of annoying things, the weight of foldable phones. They still have a long way to go before they reach the regular slab smartphones, but it seems Samsung has made a considerable improvement with the Z Fold 4. I says he was surprised to see how light the Z Fold 4 actually is. He didn't give any detail, but I guess it has to do with Samsung using a single hinge instead of two. For context, the Z Fold 3 weighs 271 grams, while the S22 Ultra weighs in at 228. So it's not significantly heavy, but if Samsung manages to bring that number down close to the S22 Ultra, it would surely improve the in-hand feel of the Z Fold 4. You also know that the aspect ratio of the Z Fold 4 is changing a bit. It's going to be a little shorter and the cover display is going to be wider. Today we have more details about it, again thanks to iCineverse. He says these are the new aspect ratio for both the inner and outer display of Z Fold 4. If you're wondering, the changes are gonna look like this. Here it basically looks the same. Keep in mind that these concepts are not accurate. He just made it based on the aspect ratio and the display size details, so here's hoping that the cover screen is actually wider than this. In any case, I'll keep you posted with all the Z Fold 4 details, so do consider subscribing for that. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.